Not a bad looking day on what's probably the 6th of February. I say not bad here in my yard where I'm sheltered by trees. If you look out in the open, that haze in the air is actually blowing snow. We've had a good few inches of snow over the past 24 hours. Very quiet conditions at the time. But the wind is now picking it up and it's gonna be pretty ugly out in the open spaces. So a good day to stay off the roads. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the workshop. All right, we are up to 10 above Fahrenheit. That's 10 Celsius. It's looking more like about 17 Fahrenheit, which is about 17 degrees better than when I came in here and turned the old furnace on. I put this battery charger back together. I took apart yesterday. It's quite old, but I've always heard that Marquette is one of your better brands of battery charger. It's got the dual 612 volt option. I'll talk about that later. Took it apart. It wasn't coming on when I plugged it in for whatever reason. I gave up on it finally and parked it here a while ago. A bit of a job getting it apart here in the cold with kind of rounded off Phillips head screws inside it, but I got it eventually. Anyway, it was an easy fix once I diagnosed it, and it makes me look kind of stupid. But the problem was this timer switch here was down on 0, and I apparently had forgotten or never knew that you had to crank it over to up to 60 minutes, I guess, or whatever time you figure. And as soon as I moved that knob there, it cut in and started working. So yeah, the old battery started taking charge right away. So that's an easy fix, but hopefully if this ever occurs again, I'll refer back to this video, and before I go disassembling the entire charger, save myself a bit of work. Seems like a pretty good charger. I'm not sure what vintage this is, 1960s maybe? Maybe some of the more knowledgeable vintage folks will be able to tell me. Anyway, I better get to work here. Even at 17 above Fahrenheit, my fingers are starting to feel the cold, so to be continued. Okay, safely back together. Made in the good old USA, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. No Chinese chips or circuit boards to go wrong in this one. It's basically pretty old school, and give it a little care, I think it probably should outlast me. Anyway, I'm going to call that quits for this video. The furnace is just about ready to shut down. We got, oh man, we're warming up here. Nearly 25 Fahrenheit. Up at that level. Down on the floor, it's probably 20 degrees colder, which is where I was doing most of my work. But anyway, charger's back together, ready to go. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to plug it in and try it out. Okay, we're hooked up to the old 12 volt co-op, and we are on 12 volts. Time to plug it in, see what happens. Lost contact here. There. getting close to 20 amps. But I gotta say, that fan motor doesn't sound too healthy. I meant to spray a little bit of lube on the bearing when I had it open, which of course I forgot to do. So anyway, I'm gonna call that a win. Sun's actually shining out there. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching the Roosty 6 channel.